solitaire frisbee from the children's room at the Woonsocket Harris Public Library. Today we are at River's Edge Recreational Complex, located at 195 Davison Ave here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and we are going to go explore the bike path. There's an amazing bike path here no matter what your interests might be. So if you're a runner, a jogger, you like walking, bicycling, any number of activities to be had on the bike path. And while you might be thinking January isn't really the time, you'd be surprised. There are many people here today, and so long as you're wearing appropriate clothing, layers, good to go. Don't forget, you're going to want to have your safety gear and you're going to want to stay hydrated. So come prepared to have a great time. Let's go see some of the things the amazing bike path has to offer. Okay, so that is phenomenal exercise. We are at the first stop on the bike path. Most, if not all, of the bike path, you're going to have views of the river, and they are beautiful views. So along the bike path, you're going to find many areas to stop and rest. But you're also going to find many areas that are naturally beautiful. So we've happened upon a waterfall here. Let's take a closer look. So we mentioned that there are many opportunities for people of all interests here on the bike path. This is a great illustration of an opportunity for someone who is into artistry to pull out a canvas or a sketch pad and just take in the natural world that we have right here in Woonsocket's backyard. And here we have happened upon an entire gaggle of geese. Many, many geese. So again, if you are interested in the natural world, if you're interested in art, if you're interested in birding, this is just a phenomenal opportunity right here inside the city. Along the bike path, you may come across some interesting sounds. Could be ducks, could be geese, other birds, but they might be frogs. So if you come across a vernal pool, you may hear something like this. Doing a study on architecture, building, construction, civil engineering, then this is also going to be a highlight on the bike path. So we're going to come right under Route 99 here, and it's a pretty cool site. The bike path is such a smooth trail that before you know it, you will have left Woonsocket and ventured into Manville and Lincoln and many other surrounding towns. And that's what's just happened. We have now found ourselves at the Manville Dam, and the falls are beautiful. So we wanted you to see the falls to illustrate there are many amazing things to see along the bike path in the river. There is so much history and science right here in your own backyard and in nearby areas. So let's take a closer look at some of the resources that the library will have to assist you in learning about the ecology of the river, or how it was used geographically in regards to the mills, or many other things. Let's go see what resources are available.
Hello. So now that we are back at the library, we have a handful of resources to share with you. While we were on the bike path, we mentioned that there are many different interests, many things that you can do on the bike path. So birding, sketching, painting, picnicking, fishing. For more details on fishing, you can go to the DEM website. Citizen science, so on and so forth. So many different areas of study, interest, hobbies, what have you, all can be done on the bike path. And in doing so, you might need materials to support, learning about said items. And that's where we come in. So on the topic of observing nature, we're going to have many different kinds of resources. So it's not just that we have resources, it's that we have many different kinds. So of course we're going to have books, but we also have DVDs, we have CDs. We are great for giving you reference information for things like iNaturalist or eBird, which is associated with the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Those are going to be apps that you can download. But we also have other items like microscopes and slides with different insect pieces, and we have books that are draw and color. So if you're, say that you have a younger child who is super into insects and that's kind of what you're going to focus on for the day, you can gather these different resources to keep their attention on the topic in different ways. So you might read a book about insects, you might look under the microscope, and then you might even have them practice their drawing skills with a draw and color insect book. That's going to be like a step-by-step guidebook on how to draw various insects. Maybe you need resources that are available online. So if you go into Overdrive, we have ebooks and audiobooks available there. So you might be interested in Draw 50 Birds, which is available as an ebook. There's also portable video media players on the topic of animal adaptations, coloring books of Rhode Island's native wildflowers. And so, again, just to reiterate that it's not just that we have resources, it's that we have many different kinds of resources. So as you're developing an idea for a hobby or an area of study for school, you can really put together a great plan by incorporating different kinds of media, different kinds of resources. So you're gonna use the online catalog feature to search whatever your topic is, and there are different ways to search. So you might do keywords, you might do subject, and if you are not turning up enough content that you'd like, certainly call the library and we'll see if you're missing anything, and we'll help you figure that out. So definitely give us a call. Beyond that, I want to draw your attention specifically to two curriculums that are already put together for you that you can just follow. one was done with the Museum of Work and Culture, and the topic is Rhode Island History, Industrialization. And the other was done with the Audubon of Rhode Island, the Audubon Society of Rhode Island. So the Woonsocket Harris Public Library partnered with both of these organizations to create these various curriculums. The curriculum is available for K through 12 students, and they are free programs, and they are going to be indefinitely available. So there's not, as of right now, there is not an ending point where the programs will no longer be available, as of right now anyway. So if you'll give me just a minute, I'm going to pull this up so you can actually take a quick peek at the programs. So in order to access these programs, you're going to go to the Woonsocket Harris Public Library's website, and you're going to search for Beanstack programs. In this case, it's the Rhode Island History Challenge, Industrialization. And as I said, this both programs, I'll only show you this one, but they are both very similar in design. And they're both for K through 12 students. So you're going to register your participants, the students, and then you're going to come upon this screen. And this is going to lead you to the activity badges right here. And in both programs, both the Rhode Island History Challenge, Industrialization, as well as the Birding and Beyond, you're going to have a series of badges to complete with a variety of activities. So while this is identified as a reading challenge, it is not limited specifically to reading. There are different kinds of activities. Some are based in art, others in writing. There are videos to be watched. So kind of hitting on all the senses here for both programs. So you're going to go through the process. This first badge in this particular program is primarily, it does primarily deal with reading, simply because it's kind of self-explanatory here. We're laying a foundation of understanding of a particular topic. So with this particular badge, there are 3 activities to be completed. Once you've completed it, you're going to check mark the box. Well, if you were logged in and registered, it would allow you to. And after you've read the titles, it's actually going to ask you, what was your favorite part of each book? Why did you like those parts? So now you have a writing element, and you're going to enter your answer in here. And you're going to continue on to the next badge until you've completed the program. So as you consider the programs, know that depending on the age of the student, there is going to be content that is more challenging or more appropriate based on the level that that you're presented with, based on the criteria that you register with. So as you elevate in grade and age, you're going to have more challenging materials and a wider variety of material. So that is basically what I wanted to point out. Definitely explore all that we have available. And again, if you have any questions, definitely give us a call so we can get you pointed in the right direction. Have a great day.